Shoot first and ask questions later. That's my philosophy. And I may have only just enlisted, but even I know that every gun has a story. Mine just hasn't written one yet. They told us to write stories, but they never mentioned that they'd have to be written in blood, and I just can't get the image of those children screaming out of my head as we shot their parents in front of them. They told us war would be fun.
Let's go, Will.
We were traded medals for our sanity and made to believe it was a fair deal. I just wish my girlfriend knew what I was going through. I write to my girlfriend a lot. She's an all-American girl, with blonde hair, blue eyes, and an apple pie in the oven. But just like that pie, war is an American tradition. So is bearing crosses. I've got one on my back already. It's funny how Jesus can turn water into wine. Well, I can turn water into blood. All it takes is a pull of the trigger. Nothing can make me feel more alive, and I can't help but laugh when I think about the children screaming as we shot their parents in front of them. After all, I was taught that communists are scum, and the only way to teach them is to make them into examples. My father fought in World War II. And when he came back, he was treated like a king. Well, I bet it feels nice to have fought in the good war. I bet it feels nice not to be blamed for Uncle Sam's pyramid schemes. After all, that's all war is anyways. And I may show a pretty tough exterior, but inside I'm weak and broken, and you'd be wise to leave your inhibitions at the door, because the jungle takes only prisoners. We've been traded medals for our sanity, but they'll have to find it buried under the bodies. Faces brown like heroin. Killing is an addiction. Killing keeps me alive. Keeps me alive.
Go in, Will.
Story, and mine is an all-American triumph. Mine is of David and Goliath.
Let's go.
Our country overcome by the battle of duty. They say that he who is without sin will cast the first stone, but they never mention that American sin isn't real sin. It's just misunderstanding.
Let's go.
I'm a hero, and I'll be welcomed back like a king. But 5 years later, I was treated with baby killer and thrown into a nursing home. They don't treat me like a veteran. They treat me like a murderer. I served my country. I did what was necessary. My father fought in World War II, and he was never treated this way. I bet it feels nice to have fought in the good war. I bet it feels nice not to be blamed for Uncle Sam's pyramid schemes. After all, that's all war is anyways. Even my own mother spits on my grave, and I'm not even dead yet, but the sign outside my retirement home looks a lot like an epitaph, and even I'm starting to doubt my own sanity. But we traded it for medals. Shoot first and ask questions later. That was our philosophy. But now I know my gun has a story. It's the story of David and Goliath. I'm just not sure which one I am in.